Hello, and welcome to the presentation of our Kicker-Catcher game for the EE 490 Capstone class at Kettering University, led by Dr. Kenneth Kaiser. For this project, we were tasked with making a Kicker-Catcher game with electrical functionality and a steampunk flair. The goal of this game is to kick the ball up using the right lever and to catch the ball by twisting the left knob. In order to make the game more interesting, we have 10 solenoids which move pins in and out. We also have a rotating disc to catch the ball, hold it temporarily, then drop the ball. We also have one of the rows of pins moving back and forth to remove some of the consistency of the ball moving through the pins. For adding electrical functionality, we have a stepper motor to keep score, a geared motor to control the rotating disc, 10 solenoids to pull pins in and out, an actuator to move the row of pins, a light to indicate when the player scores and finishes the game, infrared switches to check to see if the ball was caught or lost, a servo motor to control the ball release timing to the kicker, another solenoid to release the balls at the start of the game, and speakers to provide sound effects. These are all controlled by a stack of Arduino shields, which are controlled by an Arduino Uno. The game begins by the player inserting a dime. The balls are then released and one ball is fed to the kicker. We pulse the release solenoid to guarantee that the player receives all 5 balls at the start of the game. Once the game begins, the backboard comes to life. The pins move in and out, the disc begins to spin, and the row begins to move. The player can move the catcher at any time to better match their strategy. The player then kicks the ball by pounding on the lever. If the ball is caught, then it is returned to the player and the kicker is fed another ball. If they fail to catch the ball, then it is removed from the game. At the end of the game, the score wheel will reset down to 0. Removing the coins is simple as well. Simply unlock the back and slide out the coin tray. The materials for this project cost $750. There were 1,100 engineering hours at a rate of $30 an hour. This gave us a total engineering cost of $33,000 and a total cost of $33,750. In a mass production situation, this game could be made for about $275. By charging $350, we would have a profit margin of $75. Taking all this into account, we would need to sell 450 units to break even.